on our way to Canterbury in Kent today. We were going to go to the beach, but then the weather got terrible. Apparently there's gale force winds coming, so hopefully that won't hit us in Canterbury. There's going to be some kind of Christmas market on, we've been told, and also a very famous tea room that Gillian keeps telling us about. I've never been there, Sasha's been there. So, what's the tea room called, Jill?
Tiny Tim's.
Tiny Tim's tea room. Yeah. And what am I to expect at this tea room?
Amazing giant cakes.
Giant cakes?
Oh, and it's haunted.
Oh, and it's haunted, yeah.
Haunted?
Apparently there's children's teeth in the wall.
Children's teeth in the... Why would anyone want to go to this tea room?
That's upstairs, you don't have to eat.
Don't have to go upstairs and see the children's teeth. If I can remember correctly, there's also a very nice coffee shop and roastery in Canterbury called Roastery, I think. We're not entirely sure. So we'll find out later, but I intend to get a cortado coffee today, and I know it's going to be good there because I've had it. We are heading over the Dartford crossing. Haven't been this way for a long time. Years ago when we used to do this drive, it used to cost £1 to go through this crossing, but Gillian's just told me it's gone up to £2.50 now, which is a massive hike. Also, you've got to pay it online, so if you forget, you're gonna get charged, baby. I wonder how much they fine you.
It's like 50 quid or something.
£50?
It's something like that.
So you better not forget to pay that
Being charged.
charge tonight.
It's a congestion charge, so it would be £50.
Yeah, £50.
Yeah. So, I don't know what my boyfriend does. Also, yeah. Or if not, we turn around and come back.
We're just heading into the centre of town looking for somewhere to park. And then we're going to see if we can find some coffee and some food, I think. According to the internet, there may be a Christmas market on today. So hopefully that will be nice. We'll be able to walk around and see some of the bits and pieces, even though we've already had our Christmas, haven't we, Sash?
Yeah.
We're done with Christmas.
Right, I have earmuffs back on, and we're all rummaging around trying to get our gloves and scarves out of bags because it is rather chilly today. I feel in desperate need for a coffee, so I'm looking forward to that. And Jill is looking forward to cake at Tiny Tim's, so it'll be a nice afternoon in Canterbury, I think. Right, we're all wrapped up warm. Jill there.
I look like I'm bouncing on a pogo stick.
Yeah, Jill's looking rather bouncy. Joe's got his scarf on. And it's time for a hot drink.
Right, we're trying to find the tea room and also the Christmas market. Alright, so we finally found the front of the cathedral. So we're on the right track.
Yeah.
We know this area, don't we? It's quite pretty around here. Right, walking to the main high street area now. It's getting much busier. I think we may have stumbled across the heart of the Christmas market anyway. Not sure if it's fully set up yet. Well, they're selling mulled wine, so it must be here. Look at that selection of sweeties, Sash. Sash and Jill are doing some jam tasting.
Passion fruit curds, you'd like that?
Yeah. We found the tea room. Is that a queue out the door? Coffee then? Let's go to the coffee place first. Alright, this way. Yeah, it's this way. We're just wandering down to where the roastery used to be. There's quite a few abandoned buildings, so hopefully they haven't shut it down. Very excited about this. There's a good smell of coffee in here.
Oh, fine, thank you.
That looks a bit better, doesn't it, Sash? Sorry? Yeah, good colour. Yeah? What did it taste like?
Cappuccino?
Best?
This might be a cortado.
Really? So it turns out Sasha was actually drinking my cortado instead of her own drink.
She said cappuccino.
Yes, she did. Right, how's that one taste then? Nice? Not as strong as mine now, is it? This was actually the place that I first discovered a cortado. Didn't know what it was. I had to ask the lady, and after she told me, I've always wanted to order it. But when we went back to Thailand, nobody knew what it was. So I was cortado-less for a very long time. Right, my turn. Yes, very, very, very good. I think I'd have to say that so far, this is probably my favourite coffee shop in England. It's a really nice shop because they've got like coffee facts everywhere. It's really cool copper piping, and they've even got a roaster in here. It's not running at the moment though. Yeah, it's good. We are going to head back to the Christmas market and have a wander around, and when we're done, then we're going to come back to Tiny Tim's when it's not as busy and see if we can get a cake in there, because it's meant to be the place for cakes.
We could stare into the window long, couldn't we?
It's still a queue at the door though.
Well, the main cakes.
They're the size of a scone.
Those are the scones. They are huge.
It's like the size of your head.
Have you stared longingly for long enough?
Oh, that's the cakes. I couldn't see them properly. Wonder what I want.
Right, we are heading back towards the little Christmas market now. I was excited to come here today because of that. In Thailand, Christmas isn't really anything, so going to a Christmas market is something every year in Thailand I wish I could have done. Time to get my festive on!
It's just started to rain, so we've decided to commit and go back to Tiny Tea Room?
Tiny Tea? Tiny Tea.
Tiny Tim's,
Yeah.
and actually just wait in the queue and get these cakes that everyone's been telling me about for the last few years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Although I like to look at my cakes.
Sorry? We made it inside. Just checking out the cakes while we wait for a table.
Cookie dough tea? No,
The rose cream. Yeah. I still don't know.
yeah.
I just hope it's safe for the rose.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're gonna get.
I'm going up to see the ghost room. Okay, there's some information about the building. It says the walls are made of lathe and plaster. I'm not sure what I'm going to discover in here. Lies the room in which spirits of the ghosts of Tiny Tim's were first awakened. Kind of freaky. There's a weird dog. It's an empty room with loads of pictures of the building and an armchair with no one in it. Okay, according to this, the mummified remains of children have been discovered in the attic. Yuck. It's pretty cold in here, so I'm going to go back down to the warm tea room. Okay, the tea and the cakes have arrived. I just opened my one up and I thought it looked a little bit like minestrone soup. It doesn't smell like that though. It smells quite nice. Sasha went for the Christmas cake. How's it look? Turn it around? There you go.
A little gold ball on it as well.
Okay, we're done at Tiny Tim's.
Yep.
It's looking a bit more festive out here now with the lights. But we are going to head home now, I think, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
it's been a nice day, I think.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed it. So the cost of 3 specialties and 3 slices of cake came to £24.80. That was the total bill for us
So they
all.
might look really freaky. I think you look freaky.
We are going to wander past the cathedral one more time, see what, if anything's happening outside of it, and then we're going to head home, I think.
I'm gonna make you want me, but just stay up home, baby, you're a child.
This is nice. You can come in this bit for free if you come at dark,
After
it seems.
shut.
Yeah, because normally you have to pay to get into this bit. But the cathedral looks kind of mighty. This is actually the first time we've seen the cathedral up close. can't really get a sense of scale, but this place is actually quite huge. It does make you think when you see buildings like this, how hard must it have been to construct it so many years ago when they don't have any of the technology we've got now. Sasha just tells me that they've put a statue of the Queen and Prince Philip up here, but they look quite new compared to the other ones, which have clearly been there for much longer. I feel like they should have sprayed it with something to make it look a bit older. And Gillian's wondering what was there before. Was it just a gap, or did they have to remove 2 statues to put them up?
Demoted.
So who are these guys?
Oh, there are some gaps over there, so it looks like they do have gaps.
Oh,
In this
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can see them now.
And also that person's got a really shrunken head, like a dog. Or it's
Well, I quite enjoyed my day walking around in Canterbury today.
Yes.
And this was the icing on the cake. This has been, and the coffee was my highlight of my trip to Canterbury today.
Yes. Well, my Christmas cake was amazing.
Yes. Hope you enjoyed watching this video today. We've had quite a bit of fun here.
Yeah.
Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Check out the orange button if you want to see how you can support our channel.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.